Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, both respond to Cat Williams. Well, here it is.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? For a 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk, that all I had said was, just, can we take some of this step and fetch it out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual, because I'm not homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, oh yeah, no problem. And then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was. And acting like I'm a bad person because I keep standing on my standard. But the same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man.
I mean, if Cat Williams was a researcher, I mean, he would be phenomenal. The amount of time it takes to read all of that information or to review it online. He had no script in front of him. He had all of this stuff on his mind. And that's the edited version, by the way. Let me say this. Obviously, I don't like this back and forth and the bickering. The elements of, well, let's just call it dispersion of people like Kevin Hart and Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey. I have my issues with a couple of them, comedians, on some social policy dynamics, but this just seemed like gossip. But there are some people who say, no, Cat Williams is telling the truth, and as long as he's telling the truth, it's okay. All right, well, here's the truth. Cat Williams, you're the only person out of that group who actually had a perm and got beat up by a 12-year-old. That's truth also. Is it okay that I tell the truth? All right, put them up. Full mass. Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, big targets of the now viral interview from Club Shay Shay. And he got a bunch of new followers from this. So, he's going to be okay. On Monday, Harvey would repost an old motivational video with the message, you don't have to address your haters, 100. Here's that video.
Oh no, you ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. All you gotta do is be it. You ain't gotta say, you don't have to open your mouth. You don't have to do it, man. He prepares a table in the presence of mine enemies. He do it all the time. All my haters, I ain't gotta say nothing to them. They got TV. They can cut their TV on 7 days a week. All that hating, he on there. Oh man, I don't even worry about it. I've learned how to handle haters, man. And the only reason you have haters is because you're effective. You have haters for 2 reasons. You're doing something that they're jealous of, or God is preparing to take you somewhere and the devil is providing opposition. Those are the reasons you have haters. God is about to do something and the devil has to throw opposition. Those are the 2 reasons you have haters. I got plenty of haters. When I get them, man, I always look and see what God finna do. Like I got somebody really attacking me right now. I mean, really going after me, man. I'm just waiting to see what God gonna do. Cause they're gonna have to get on. Now, everybody that came after me before, you eventually had to get on. Cause they can't listen to me, man. Can't nobody stop what God got for you. And nobody, there ain't a man living can stop not one thing God got for you. Don't even worry about them haters, man. Just all you gotta do is just keep shining. They see you. You ain't got to say nothing. And plus, how they gonna hate if they don't watch? They on my Instagram page right now watching, see what else. I don't even post nothing. I got people do that. I don't even, really. I can't stand you. You always. I ain't even posted, dog, tell you the truth. So I just let them hate, man. And that's all you got to do, man. Just keep living your life.
All right, Kevin Hart, put him up full mass. The interesting saga here is that Kevin Hart explained in a Fox 5 interview that there is no value in going back and forth with Williams, adding, quote, "You don't entertain the circus, you watch it," end quote. The comic turned actor and producer explained that when the lion in a circus comes out riding a little bicycle, no one puts a lot of thought into it. Instead, they may say to themselves, "That's crazy. A lion is riding the bike," but will swiftly snap back to reality, go to their respective homes, and enjoy the rest of their day. Quote, "I don't feed into the stuff at all. At the end of the day, it's all entertainment and to a certain degree," Hart continued. He said he hopes people have enough sense and logic to do their own research. "I just don't have the time for it. It's too much going on." Other comedians weighed in on both sides. Mark Curry accused Harvey of stealing his jokes during an appearance on the Mike and Donnie show. That's probably true. Back in 2019, where he was asked, "So what's up with you and Steve, man?" He replied, "Ain't nothing with me. He, Steve, stole my material for his show, so I had a beef on that." Curry went on to say that he received a phone call telling him that Harvey was telling his material on Harvey's Bullish talk show. "He did my whole Halloween run," said Curry, "and I know he didn't think of it. This is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you didn't have to do that, homeboy. So, MF, you made enough money. You had enough money. You did enough. Why are you on my material?" Meanwhile, comedian Corey Holcomb appeared on the podcast Wonder Twins on January 3rd. He claimed that Williams stole JB Smooth's material for one of his first specials. What? Not JB Smooth, man. JB don't mess with anybody. He accused Williams of stealing JB Smooth's joke. Anybody could walk out to do or anything to a specific track playing before saying, "That's my ish," after the music stopped, and using the music as part of his routine. Quote, "I dare somebody to say this ain't true, cause I can get 1,000 comics to back me up," said Holcomb. I root for Cat. But that joke where he do like, "Man, if you listen to this song, you can do anything off this song," that's JB Smooth joke, homie. End quote. I've tried to catch everybody up. I spoke with Ricky Smiley, our dear friend and brother, who gave a response on his morning show. Very classy, very factual, and also very non-combative. He wishes Cat Williams well. All right? Okay, Rayvon, I think I caught everybody up here now. I think so. What say you?
Yeah, so first I'll say that was some professional tier hating from Cat Williams on that podcast. Hating like it was his job. And you know what? It probably is, because it's probably building hype for some project he's got in the works and he needs some attention on him. I'll say me and my best friend have come up with a theory. We call it the Doja Cat defense. Doja Cat, obviously a celebrity who's been in hot water many times. She never addresses her controversies. and everyone forgets about them in a few days, in a few weeks, however long it takes. Doesn't matter what she does, she just never speaks on it, and eventually it goes away. And I think that that's how more celebrities need to approach, especially when, it's just hate coming from someone else. Just let it slide off. Don't give them the attention that they're looking for, and it'll go away, and then things will be better. One of my takeaways from this story, though, is that there's a lot of podcasts. We've maybe got too many podcasts. We can consolidate some of these.
This whole thing put many of them on the map, literally. All right, we'll update you if there's a, I guess, significant update.